How about now? Yes, I see myself.
It's
Yes.
loading. There we
Oh,
go.
are those new headphones?
All right, thanks. Yeah, well, they're my actual older ones. My daughter's using her real ones, so thanks
Right.
for noticing.
Apart from the fake ones.
Yeah, apart from the fake ones, exactly.
You know,
These are old.
I was gonna say, you know, Doctor Who, and you know the Daleks have those balls on the side of them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What that is.
Yeah, these are like they're Philips.
Oh.
They're actually pretty good. I've had them for years. They're starting to fade. The other ones were Leapfrog that I was using forever, but they were really comfortable. They had like really nice padding for kids, so I was using them. But my daughter's like, no, I want to go on Scratch. Like, all right.
Yeah, comfort is everything for me.
It really is.
Yeah, when getting these new headphones, I had a choice between, I think, Sony and Bose were like competing against each other for the exact same price range, like a wireless Bluetooth headset, high quality.
Yeah.
And I tried the Sony ones, and they were good. They had like all this really interesting touch control thing, but they were just too small. They just like hurt the ears. And I was thinking, if I'm going to wear this every single day for like 2 years or whatever, it's no good. So I tried the Bose ones, and they're perfect. They're just the right size and the right distance on the inside as well, because you don't like the inner speaker bit pushing on your ear. So I love these.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got these AKGs for mixing, and they're awesome. But I can't use them for this because they're open back. So you can like actually hear the mix, and then you can hear like they're open, so you can hear everything, and they're really good. They're super comfortable, but I totally can't use them here, or else they'd bleed right through.
Yeah.
I get echo and feedback and stuff, but
ooh,
it is what it is.
Active, that's interesting. What was that?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm using my phone as the webcam, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird app that I found.
Right.
It's so good. I use it as well. It's really good.
Oh, okay. Okay, what's it called?
IV Cam.
IV Cam. Oh.
It costs like
it's IV Cam.
£7 or something.
All right, I'll make a note then.
But you can get it on iOS.
I actually didn't buy it. I'm using the free version.
Because you're using a Snowball too, and it sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Snowball all day.
Yeah, I actually have one of those, and I haven't really used it much because it picks up everything.
Actually, I have an issue with this Blue Yeti. All right, I've had it for I think I got it like early 2018 or something, and it's perfectly fine, works well. But when my arm touches this bass bit, I get like a continuous electric shock type thing.
Oh no!
Whoa!
And I don't know why. Like if I touch it now, it's perfectly fine. But like if I was just doing something else and then I rest my arm on it, it's like I have to pull it away. It's not like an immediate click. It's like a continuous. And I don't know whether there's something going wrong internally, but
can you actually feel it then?
Yeah.
Can actually what?
Might be a short somewhere.
Actually, I know what you're talking about.
Like,
my laptop also does that sometimes. It's weird. The whole body is like electrocuted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to read up about it, and they said, well, there's like two possible reasons. Either one, the internal circuitry is like touching the outside, which shouldn't be right, or two, you're statically charged, and then it's. But if you were statically charged, it would just be like a one-off, But I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be, yeah.
Concern. So
it's a nice.
I'm thinking about
nice little pick me up mid tutorial.
Yeah.
Just
when
you're snoozing away.
So
zap. Back in.
Don't tell CG or he'd do it for the whole video.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about getting a new one just in case.
I used to have a Blue Yeti. I found when I typed, the sound just came through the microphone all the time, and I couldn't at the time find a boom and a shock mount to put it in anywhere. So in the end, I ended up switching for a Rode Podcaster.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the
You do have to
Podcaster
be quite
XML.
close to it though. Whereas I've also got a Rode NT USB, which is more like the Yeti. You can have it on your desk or a bit further out of the way.
By the way, Aaron, what mic are you using? It sounds so good.
I'm using a Pseudotac. It's £72. Thank you very much. Very cheap. I've also got a Rode NT USB, and it's just too big to have in my face. I like to have like quite a small microphone, so It was between this and the podcast.
That sounds really good for like the size that it is and the cost.
Yeah.
Super cheap, yeah.
I have this thing, and it's everything I need.
Quite a few people I know swear by lapel mics, especially if you get wireless ones as well.
Mm.
Yeah, you know what? I used to play in a band, and I'd played like many shows, and there's one part where we tried to go wireless, and like we started picking up local radio and like local, CV chatter and stuff on stage. And so we swore off from that point on. I'm like, I'm not using wireless for anything ever. But I've seen some really nice wireless setups. But yeah, I got PTSD from that one.
Kev, you've got some really nice flow going, by the way. I like as your hair is growing. It's looking great.
My hair, yeah, you know what? I need to get a haircut at some point. But thanks.
No, man, keep it. Let it grow.
Yeah.
It's getting pretty. Like it really is getting like. Here, I'm gonna do the Misfits.
Damn.
Here, I'm Danzig from the Misfits. There I am.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes. Next tutorial, just like that.
Perfect.
It's like the end of a very long day.
I know. It's awesome. I'm just gonna keep it. Screw it.
Speaking about microphones, I did use my phone for a few, and I was really impressed with the quality that came from it. Because you just think, well, listening to a phone when you're on a call, it sounds terrible. But when you actually record raw with the microphone, they're really good quality, like the modern ones.
Yeah.
They
What
are.
phone are you recording with?
This is a Galaxy. This one's a Galaxy S9.
Now, I'm sure this will work with other phones as well. But one thing that I didn't realise until very recently, and I used it to check out the audio before I moved into the garage, try and get away from the kids. And the Rode actual microphones plug in this case with a lightning connector, but you also can get a USB-C connector to iPads and iPhones, so you can get really decent audio.
Oh, really?
On the move.
Wait, what microphones?
These are just the Rode NT and the podcast, so they're USB microphones, but they work from my iPhone and my iPad, which I was very, very surprised.
I'd love that, because I've been trying to think of ways to do recordings while I'm away, because I'm going on holiday for like probably just over a week, and at the end of this month and next month. And I was thinking, nice. How can I have a setup that's compact, small, and still kind of high quality? I've got like some mini tripods. I could always use the phone. I've got like a Surface Go for stuff. But, what about audio? I was thinking, well, okay, I could take a separate camera for the video and use the phone for the audio, but it would be nice to have something a bit better. If it could just plug in there, that would be great.
Yeah, I don't know which phones it would work on, but it would surprise me it worked on the iPhone. I thought it might work on the iPad, because it has other peripherals that plug into it, but I was really surprised. And the audio quality is as good as the microphones are.
Yeah, I'll look into that then. Good tip.
I know Rode has like the Smart Lav that I think goes in your phone, but I don't know if you can like record video while you use that. And that's also a wired connection, so might be limited.
I think with the iPad, you need to have like a separate adapter thing, which is like for supporting extra power. I think for external.
It's like you need like phantom power or something.
Yeah, something like that. Because it's not going to pull enough out of this USB-C port.
Like my lav mic has extra. There are batteries in this thing, so it gives it power.
I used to have that one.
It's in there.
It drove me nuts. Yeah, I used to leave the damn thing on, and then when I tried to record.
Oh, I know. It's so easy to just forget, because here's this little switch thing, and if you don't turn it off, yep, and then the batteries die, and you're like, ah. I actually bought like a case of those little batteries just in case. I haven't actually needed it. These are the originals still. I've been going on probably about 6 months on this thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Okay, so asking for more tips on technology. At the moment, as you can see, I've got this microphone on its regular stand. I do have an arm, just like I think 1, 2, 3, 4 of you here. It's the same type of black arm there, that comes off.
The Rode PSA one.
Yeah.
So, but
mine's a cheap one.
Yeah, but the thing is, when I have something, because I'm really sensitive to like balance issues. So when I've got something hanging there that tends to wobble, like if you move the desk, that can really throw me off. So I wondered if anyone had like an idea for a way to suspend a microphone that was really static. So not like something that's prone to moving, but
you can use a boom arm instead. So you get like a very heavy based tripod or a heavy based. I think Elgato do one as well that actually sits on the floor.
Okay.
And then there's just a boom arm that comes across, so you can shake your desk day in day out, and it won't make a difference.
Okay, that's cool. I'm making notes.
I mean, if it's your desk that's wobbling, then maybe it's time for a new desk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, it's pretty good. This one's, I mean, in terms of like the weight on this desk, it's rock solid because I've got the computer and the monitors and everything on it. But this is also a standing desk, so
okay,
it's at a seated level now. But if I move it up, then of course it's prone to wobbling more. But it spends all its time down here, really.
Yeah, you might struggle having to change the mic height unless you always do your recording stood up or sat down.
Yeah, I've actually started try. My last discussion video I did standing up. It was a lot more, flexible and expressive. So maybe I'll do that.
You should sound better as well, being able to breathe.
Yeah,
much better stood up.
I'll do some vocal exercises first. But yeah, cool. Thanks for the tips.
What are you guys using for webcams or cameras? Some of you are really good quality visuals.
I'm using a Nikon D3400. It's like a DSLR, but it's coming through a capture card into the computer.
Look at that zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're a bunch of pixels.
Josh, what are you
If
using?
you go a bit further, you can do the whole anime thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's just your eyes.
Nani? All right. Sorry.
Ooh.
I can't. I use default Logitech. It's like $70. It looks okay, but when you like go full screen on the monitor, it looks terrible. So it's like good for the tiny squares in the videos, but that's it. I don't.
Yeah.
Crazy.